stuff, you think?
Sometime. Okay, so we're ready to call for the vote. Myself, yes. Dayton?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Rhonda?
Yes. Second reading.
Second reading and discussion. Is this something we can approve tonight?
Yes.
And that I motion that we approve the governing board policies, regulations, and exhibits in 7E.
I second it.
Do we need any discussion? We talked about it last time, the changes.
Yeah, a lot of them are just minor updates. Most of them are
Just changes.
conservative.
Yeah. So do we need to discuss this anymore? Andrew? Dayton?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Rhonda?
Yes.
I motion, do we need to approve this?
I gotta explain it. It's gonna be kind of
So should I motion to approve it or just discuss it?
discuss it.
Okay, I motion that we discuss the Joseph City Unified Instructional Time Module.
I second it.
And it needs to be a public hearing, so we got to take any public comment. I actually thought we were gonna maybe post this at the beginning of the meeting, but either way, it's fine. So 2 public hearings for us to implement this and approve it. So after 2 hearings, like at the next board meeting, we could have discussion and then approve it, just like a regular policy. Okay. So I wasn't sure originally I wanted to do this, but it's one of those things is like a safety net. We still don't know what's going to happen this year. We don't want to go remote learning. However, if something happens, this plan would give us flexibility where we wouldn't have to make up time, where we could still receive funding and try and implement some kind of remote learning plan. And so it's on 8A, or I'm sorry, 9. But it's a little plan I came up with. We can take public comment on it. I'll give just a short summary of it.
Do you have copies of it? I can't get mine to pull up.
We can make copies here for you. If you don't mind, Julie, but basically, this would even cover, this is only for this year, and you can't do more than 50% of your instructional days off campus. You do that, you face a financial penalty. But governing boards have the authority this year to adopt an ITM, is the acronym they use. So a student that's being asked to stay home can learn remotely. We don't need to do it, but we could implement it if this gets approved. And the plan basically says we would use resources on the internet, Google Docs and Google tools, and also textbooks and hard copy worksheets and things like that. And I met with the principals to come up with that. So it wasn't all me. That was a collaborative effort. So that we don't want to go remote, but this is more of a, like I talked to one district who they said this is going to replace their snow days this year, you know, so thank you. So to read from it, the purpose is allowing flexibility and student instructional hours are met. Some districts might even be using this to go to a 4-day week, actually, because it would fit for this year.
We'll use it for 3 days then?
we probably could. I don't know. I don't.
No, the teachers
never heard
would quit if they had to go remote.
Yeah, well, some districts they'll split their staff actually. So your question is on point. So that like half the kids will come Monday, Wednesday, the other half Tuesday and Thursday. There are some things going on like that. That's not our plan. So teachers would still be responsible for it. We on the plan, this is a draft, but 30 minutes of it would be like reading or research. You know, maybe the teacher lecturing. The other 30 minutes of each subject would be independent practice, like kids doing writing assignments or something, depending on the class. So, but that's for each subject. So, English, math, depending on the level, I can give you examples.
Is this posted so anybody can see it? Is it posted online? Is it posted at the school so that they can give their input or whatever?
I haven't posted this. We can post it. The principals have it, and I don't think they might have reviewed it with staff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll make sure before our next. I'm not rushing to like some places might be trying to do hearings right after 2 hearings in 2 days. We're not. We're going to wait till the next time we need to do another hearing on it.
In the meantime, can we get it out to people?
And this is just basically if they go back into what we did earlier, here's our attack before it.
I think that's good to have a pre-plan.
So for the school to get funding on a kid, if they're gone, whoever's gone gets a COVID mark in their absence and their attendance. If they turn in the assignment, like the 30 minutes of listening to the teacher and then the written work, they would get a COVID P for COVID present. And this is how it has to be reported by the state. That's mandated. A COVID A means they didn't turn in their work. So,
COVID absent.
Yeah.
COVID present.
Yeah.
Don't get COVID D at the Delta.
Thank you, Ann.
Well, and I'm sure there's the principals will take into consideration different people get different extremities of illness.
Yep.
And there may be kids that just can't do anything.
That's the real probably value in this, I think. So say we have something like that happens, we're supposed to withhold credit at so many absences, and we really don't want to in a year like this. So having this in place will give us avenues for
When this still, even to implement this, still has to go through approval of the board. And we have our attack plan, but if we were to say, okay, we got to shut it down and we're going to do this, we have to have a board meeting to say implement the game plan or whatever.
But thank you for that. I think that's a good idea. Hopefully we can get some input and people like it and get it perfected and be ready to go. Andy?
Can I just ask for clarification? So that would only, just clarification, this is only if there would be some sort of shutdown again, right? Okay. Or is this by case by case?
It could be a case by case basis, but we're not going to remote learning without it coming.
Well, yeah.
Right now we don't even really have COVID cases in our student body, but if we had a severe one, this would be an opportunity for the principals to work.
Utilize it.
Just do like a homebound.
It can be a one-on-one basis, but can also be if the whole thing happens.
Right. So that would come to the board. We won't adjust the calendar.
Is there any other comments from community, since it's a community thing? Okay.
Me. We don't vote on it.
We don't have anything. We need to discuss to set up the, no, that's not, request for future agenda items. Do we have any of those? No? Okay.
COVID funding, how we want to spend that money.
That's the next thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's set up let's set up the possible study session for the remaining ESSER funds. Let's set a date for that.
You send me some dates here. November 2nd or 16th or 17th.
I thought we wanted to do it before
The second is election day. We don't want to do.
Don't we want to do it before the next board meeting?
Whatever.
Nah,
Before the board meeting, right?
Yeah,
Well,
well, that's what I'm
As
asking, so we look more specific before or after. I thought we were talking about doing it before the November board meeting.
the second would be.
Yeah.
Well, we still have,
That's election day.
I
I
know,
don't think
but we
should
don't,
do that.
I agree, we shouldn't do that. So do we want it, what day of the week is that? I don't have my, Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Do we want to do it?
just pick one, because we're not gonna be able to, I don't see how we're gonna come up with a decision right off the bat.
Everybody can't make it. I mean, we'll just do what we can.
Yeah.
We gotta get rolling on it, because all the ideas that come up with, then you have to turn around and figure out, well, how much does that cost?
Yeah,
About the 3rd.
well, I think we should do it.
So Wednesday?
Of course, Steve might not be able to make it. He didn't get send that date. Let's go for it.
So November 3rd,
If you guys want to.
I'm fine with that.
There might be a conflict with him. I don't see one with me.
We're calling that the ESSER meeting? Other than the coal meetings on
That's a discussion, yeah.
Yeah. The,
The school thing?
So do we want to, I'm fine with that.
let's tentatively schedule it.
And so do we need to motion that and approve that day? And so I motion that we have the ESSER planning meeting on November 3rd at 6, same time as we've done all our other meetings, November 3rd.
Yeah, I heard 6 and it threw me off.
These at 6 p.m.
I'll second it.
Yeah. Okay,
And that was November
3rd at 6 p.m. Here, correct?
Okay.
Call for the vote. Myself, yes. Dayton?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Rhonda?
Yeah.
Okay. And then our next board meeting is November 12th at 6 p.m.
No?
October 12th.
Yeah. I'll second it.
Yeah, there probably is events, but,
I second it.
okay. So call for the vote. Dayton?
Yes.
Andrew? Rhonda?
Yes.
Myself, yes. I motion that we adjourn the meeting, the time being 7:25.
Yes.
Are you seconding it?
I second
Okay.
it.
Rhonda beat you to it.
I third it.
Call for the vote. Andrew?
Yes.
Dayton?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Rhonda?
Yes.
Okay.
Who do you have seconding then? Me.
Rhonda?
We fought over that one.
All right. Thank you guys for your time. Oh, yeah? Powerball.
Good.
Was that over there too? That's awesome.
I bet they're not liking that.
Oh, okay, I was.
And we beat them in AZ2 merit.